Most people talk about leaving America, but you up and did it.
I feel like I'm in an abusive relationship with America. It's like the bad boyfriend that you keep coming back to. I worked in politics and journalism, and I've lost faith in politics.
I'm like a skeptic. I've been working on this stuff all my life. But when you go to Detroit, you're going to see people taking responsibility for their own lives using restorative practices, like revolution by conversation. If we can encourage people to replicate it, we can transform America. And I'm convinced you'll like it.
One of the most powerful things that I witnessed this week in Detroit is that you constantly tell the children that their voice matters.
Yes. Yes.
Nobody told me that my voice mattered. And I make a living from my voice.
Yes.
So why is it important to tell our young people their voice matters?
When they come, we come together as a circle. Come on in, guys. As far as the student body, the ambassador of schools, you hear what the student body wants. Today's circle was to bring the concerns of their peers to us and just to know they have a voice. How are you incorporating the restorative practice in your home, your community, and school?
We were playing football outside yesterday with my younger sibling, and I hit him a little too hard, and he got mad. He started trying to swing at me. I waited till in a circle, it's just a different feeling. It's a equal playing field, so you can tell them what made me upset today and who I really care about, and who I really care about is a big thing for me. He was like, it hurt. I felt disrespected, so I apologized, and I was like, what can I do to make this better? And he was like, it wasn't even like that, I forgive you.
A lot of times for young black men like you, they have to have this tough exterior.
I wasn't encouraged by a big man on TV. I was encouraged by the village that raised me.
Give a smile. Don't be looking away from the camera. There you go.
To see that I'm not the only one who decides to share their feelings, and through practices like restorative practices, there is another option. But because of the way that we were raised, it was the mushiness was we're still getting used to it. I was raised in the way that men were supposed to mask their feelings because it's feminine if you cry. I made my dad open up to me, and he was like, I don't like this mushy stuff. When I finally started talking, I couldn't stop. I would just talk to him, myself talk sometimes, just blurt out random words people thought I had Tourette's. I didn't, I was just happy getting stuff off of my chest.
It has helped me to, one, open up and to be a better listener, to ask and answer those difficult questions. I like that they know me. It's nothing that I'm fearful of, because they know then that they're important to me and that they fit. And when they don't feel like they fit, they want a circle. So this is going to end our session today. And I want to thank each of you for always coming to the circle. Take that energy with you wherever you go. Yes, baby. Okay.
I just found out that my friends aren't real with me.
Really? Which friends?
My group.
Okay, your main group. Want to have a circle? Or you don't know? Let's talk about it more, and then we can figure it out whether or not we need a circle. Can we wait till the end of the day? Okay, just stop by and see me before you leave today. They don't leave their emotions at the door. 9 to the main office. And someone needs to be there to listen. Every student knows, hey ladies, how you doing, you good? Good. Every teacher is a safe haven. Hey, okay, come on in. So what's going on?
So, me and my friends were in the office talking before we went up here.
Mm-hmm.
It's Christiana said I'm Delonte's best friend. I thought I was Delonte's best friend.
Okay.
And so then Delante said, I don't talk to you as much as I do Christiana. So when we were coming up here, Christiana said I was a friend, but I also can't talk to you how I talk to them.
Okay. How did it make you feel?
It makes me feel so sad to think that nobody can talk to me because they're afraid of hurting my feelings. I know I'm sensitive, but that's not your decision to say you can't talk to me in a real way.
You would prefer for them to be open and honest with you versus hiding those feelings and then saying you're not the best friend.
I want her to consider me someone she could talk to openly.
Have you expressed that to them?
They say they can't
Why do you think they can't?
because I cry.
Because you cry. There's nothing wrong with crying. Many baptisms clears the soul. Do we need a circle for it?
So I want to toughen my skin, like you said.
You want to toughen the skin? Because it's going to be a hard thing to do. Because, I was a crybaby too. I tell you, I cry at a drop of a hat. I cry when I'm happy, I cry when I'm sad, I cry when I'm mad. So do we want to talk about our hurt feelings though? Do we want to, no, you don't want to talk about it? Why don't you want to talk about it?
Because, like, if I told them I told you what happened, I don't know what their reaction would be.
So again, remember we talked about how I felt when that boss made me feel real little? They know that I don't mind letting them into my world. When we first started the restorative practice, these students were in 5th and 6th grade. And it was like a ghost town. We're trying to do a circle and everyone was passing.
When we train educators, they come to the training expecting to get some tools to go back and help kids do better.
Yes.
I can take this tool and go back and fix these kids.
Yes.
But it's fixing self that's first.
Till I became comfortable with who I was, I had to figure out why it happens. Why do you cry all the time is what I had to tell myself. Why are you so sensitive? And is that a bad thing to be sensitive? You've already did the first step. You came in and acknowledged the fact that you didn't like what was said, and it kind of hurt your feelings that they said it, right? So tonight, I want you to write down when it occurs, how does that make you feel? Because until we get in touch with these feelings that we're having, we're not going to be able to get to the root of the problem. I'm glad that you felt it was okay to come open up, because this wouldn't have happened last year, right? 3:34, and your parents are probably waiting for you at the door. So get a move on, Missy. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Hug it out. Let's hug it out.
It's okay to me. Mm-hmm. It's okay. This is why it's so great.
Because you're a haven.
This is why it's so great.
I mean, I was a sensitive child too.
Me too.
So it's so hard. I wish I had someone like you to help me process that.
Adults like to talk about how busy they are, how their schedule's crammed, how they have so much to do. Rhonda gave completely of herself in the moment. Nyla got to know that she mattered, and I still question whether I do.
Whenever your voice is heard, you can change the outcome. Our goal is to help those young people discover their gifts and talents. They can be restorative practice ambassadors and peacemakers. Our young folks are on fire to do that kind of work.
Hey, black child, you know that you are strong. Your nation will be what you want it to be.
You can learn what you want to learn if you try to learn what you can learn. Be what you can be. Learn what you must learn. And tomorrow, your nation
Will be what you want it to be.